I'ma buy a mansion for my mama when I finally make it. Take on my vacations to Bahamas, always celebrating. Ever since my birthday was the bomb, and now I'm detonating. No, you can't relate, you just can't relate. Every day I wake up like a boss, and I be thanking Jesus. Fakers trying to get up in my circle, I don't really need them. We been saying we up next forever, now we really mean it. We about that action, acting bad shit.
What's up, everybody, and welcome back to my channel. It's Queen Chrissy TV. Thank you all so much for tuning in. This is gonna be a mukbang, y'all, a small mukbang. I found this Jamaican place not too far from where I live at here in Dallas, and it's called One Love Lounge. It's a lounge bar / restaurant thing. So it's in Arlington, Texas. So if you guys ever want to try it out. But basically what I got some plantains. I've had plantains before, but it's been a long time. So I wanted to get some more just to see if they still taste what I think they taste like, what I originally think they taste like. And I got some jerk chicken and some rice and peas, which is really beans, but rice and peas. So yeah, I'm gonna eat this food, child, and have a little talk, okay? So the reason why I went to this Jamaican place, my coworker basically catered some food for an event we had, and it was Jamaican food. I was like, this food is good. Like, so I ended up going to the place. I'm not 100% if this is the place, but I know for a fact she said it's in Arlington. So this place looked like the food that we had before, so I'm just gonna assume that this is the food. But we're gonna see how everything tastes and pray over my food. Amen. Yeah. So the first thing I'm gonna taste is these plantains. See how they taste. They're pretty good. Pretty good. I don't know why I feel like I remember them being a little bit more crispier. But it's good. It's good. Taste these rice and peas. Let's see if I get a scoop so y'all can see. That's good too. Try a piece of jerk chicken, child. Ooh. That's good. This jerk chicken tastes exactly how I remember the jerk chicken tasting when I actually went to Jamaica in 2018 on my cruise. So yeah, so I guess I just want to kind of talk about so far how 2020 is going. Kind of give like a 2019 review, and then go into things I have planned for 2020, what I'm expecting for myself this upcoming year. So it is like the 3rd or 4th week of January, so I kind of had some time to really think about what I want to do this year, or things that I want to accomplish this year, start this year, whatever. I'm not really big on resolutions, as you can as most people probably call them, resolutions. I just never been big on them. I think for last year I did a vision board. I didn't do one this year, but I still wrote down things that I wanted to do, and I still have things in my head that I have to think through as well. But yeah, I'm excited about 2020. 2019 though was I'm gonna call it a year of transition. It was a very transitional period in my life. At the beginning of 2019, I was going through a layoff at my old job, and I'm gonna say layoff. They kept trying to say like every week it was, you getting laid off this day, or you getting laid off this day, or well, y'all can stay another month. And that was so aggravating, and it was so stressful not knowing every day I walk into work what's gonna happen with my job. So when 2019 hit, I was in the middle of that, and I was in the middle of applying to jobs. I had been applying to jobs for months at that point, probably over 100 jobs. I'm not even lying to y'all. And then on top of that, I was still in school, so and it was my last semester of school, so I took 3 classes my last semester, one session, and then 2 the last session. So it was pretty stressful, y'all. I was stressed, okay? But yeah, luckily on down into February and March, I had an interview at my current job, and I got the job offer, accepted the offer, went on and put my 2 weeks notice in my last job, and chunked the deuces on them, because I was not even about to. At first I was like, I'm gonna stay because I need the money, but I was like, nah, this ain't worth it, and I left. I just left because I'm like, it's not worth it. Y'all not about to keep stringing me along. I was like, So I left, and it was about a month in between the time that I left my old job to when I was starting a new job, and in between that month I graduated. So it was a lot going on, trying to pack and move, graduate, start a new job, say goodbye to an old job. It just was a lot going on. It was a lot. It really was. But I can't say graduating was like the highlight of my 2019. Graduating, getting my MBA. I was so happy to be done, that I completed another 2 years of school, and I was done. Like, at that moment I was like, nah, I am done with school. I am not going back to school. Everybody keep asking me, are you getting your doctorate? It's a no for me. It's a no. It is a freaking no. Absolutely not. Like, in my career, this master's is good enough, and I just don't feel the need to go back. So started my new job. I really like my job that I have now. It's a really good job, and I can see myself staying here for a while. Maybe even, till I retire. Who knows? But as of right now, it's gonna do for me. I thoroughly enjoy living in Dallas. It's definitely took me some time to get used to not being so close to all my friends and my family, and just having people at your exposure, kind of like 5-10 minutes from people. Now I'm more like 20, 30, 40 minutes from people that I actually hang out with. So it's just different, and everybody's grown now, so everybody has their own lives, doing their own thing, working their own jobs, and so it's different. It's real different. But I'm glad that I made that move. It was needed for my career. But I really didn't do much in 2019 summertime. I was working. I didn't have that much time to be taking off. I worked. Football season came around. I went to a few games, Grambling games. Of course, if you know me, you know I support Grambling. I'm always support Grambling, period. Football season, that's my life come the fall. But I did go to a few games. Pretty good football season. Thanksgiving rolled around and I was dealing with some health issues. Got diagnosed with anxiety, y'all. And I always felt like I had the symptoms of anxiety, but I never was like diagnosed, and I never went through what I went through around Thanksgiving. And so it was a real tough time for me to really understand why I freaked out so much, and why I was dealing with anxiety, how to handle it, like how to calm myself down, how to get my mind right. I think at that point I just was overworked. I'm not gonna say overworked at work, but just in that transitional stage, it's just so much going on, so much you're trying to get used to. You're trying to start a new life, get doctors, dentists, everything, make new friends, get to know your coworkers, get in a routine, an everyday routine, find a church. It was just a lot going on, and I feel like I just had a whole bunch of tabs open in my head, and I wasn't really taking the time to just like relax and let go. I didn't have that time off. I rarely took off for work, so it was just like, you know, when I was off, I'm cleaning, I'm doing things that I couldn't do while working. So it was just a lot, y'all. It was just a lot. And I think it just, at that moment, my brain just couldn't, and my mental state just couldn't like handle it. And so that was the bad thing of 2020. I mean, not 2020, 2019. That was like the low point for me, the lowest point. Learning I have anxiety and having to learn how to deal with it. So it was really hard for me, y'all. So that happened right before Bayou Classic. So if you watch my Bayou Classic vlog, you can kind of tell that I really didn't do what I usually do. If you know me, I would have been on bourbon. I would have been out, way more out and about than I was. But I was dealing with that, and it just wasn't the same for me. I can say the same thing about Christmas time too. Usually I'm happy to be around my family and stuff, but I don't know, it was just like, I was happy to be around my family, don't get me wrong. I'm always, but Christmas time, usually I'm just a little bit more cheerier, and I just wasn't feeling it. I was ready for it to be over. So I guess I just was ready for the new year, for that fresh start. And I think I can speak for most people, like it seems like when holidays come around, it's just a lot of things going on in the world, period. Just people dying, things happening, tragedies, everything just seemed like it was just happening at once. I just was not feeling it. I wasn't feeling it, y'all. So far, it's been good in 2020, so I'm happy about that. I've been getting out more, doing more. I think for 2020, that's gonna be my thing, is to focus on me. I think a lot of times I find myself doing and going and supporting everybody and not doing that for myself. And I really need to focus on me and do what I want to do and live my life, and not try to bear everybody else's on my shoulders, if that makes sense. I want to travel more, but that comes with money. I'm trying to save more money, so I think I'm gonna be selective on where I'm traveling. 9 times out of 10, and it's just my opinion, like the best vacation for your buck is a cruise. I only been on one cruise, and I feel like I'm a cruise advocate, okay? Like, I feel like it's just a good investment for a vacation. Like, it's just a good investment to me. And what all you get going to different countries, I just think it's really really the best thing, honestly. Other things that I want to do in 2020, I really want to focus on saving more money. I turned 25 this year, so it's kind of like I feel like I need to get more focused on becoming more financially stable, and also just being more financially responsible. I do have bad spending habits. So I'm focusing on that this year. I'm also focusing on just, like I said, traveling more. I do have one trip in the work right now. Possibly a second one, but I don't really know right now. But yeah, if I do those two, I'll probably be satisfied. If I do one or two more, it'll probably be something small, but I definitely plan on getting away, taking some time off from work, and really just releasing all that stress and stuff. What else am I gonna do in 2020? So I don't know if I'm gonna get a house or not. Right now, my answer is no. But I said if I do get a house, it'll be later on in the year, maybe even towards the end of the year. If I don't get a house, my lease here at my apartment is up in May. So I'm thinking about downgrading just so I can save more money. I've been looking at other apartments that are cheaper or even slightly cheaper than what I'm paying now. That could really give me a couple hundred dollars extra to save and put to the side for my house. So that's still something I'm thinking about. I really don't know right now, but I do have those two plans in place as of right now. I know this may be crazy that I'm sitting here eating and talk about this, but I am considering the weight loss surgery. I probably, maybe not, do a separate video on my reasoning behind it, even considering it. But yeah, there's definitely something on my list of things that I want to look into. It may not get done this year, but if that's what I decide to do, then I plan on starting the process this year, because it is a process. It is it's really a life-changing thing, and without getting too much into detail as far as my health and stuff, which I'm fine, perfectly fine, but I just think that it's time, and I need that push. And I think a lot of people look at weight loss surgery as like an easy way out, but that's not true. You literally have to change your whole life around as far as eating, your diet, your habits, and like I said, it just gives you that push because it's you altering your body. At this point, you have no choice but to conform to what your body is now. And so I kind of feel like I need that push, and I want to make that step into being healthier and also losing weight. I just haven't been happy with my weight at all, and it's just hard. It's a really hard thing for me, and it's a really tough thing to talk about for me, because I feel like it's multiple things that contribute to why it's hard for me, and it's just gonna take some time to really understand why it's so hard. And so yeah, I know it's supposed to be a mukbang, but it's really hard to eat and talk at the same time, at least for me. because I'm not even a good multitasker, so I don't know why I thought I could do this. I'm excited for 2020. I am hoping and praying for great things to happen in my life, in the lives of the people who are connected to me, in your life. Anybody who's watching this, I just pray God's blessings and favors on your life. And it's gonna be a good year, and I'm gonna walk with that mindset into it, and just know that God's plan is gonna prevail, and I'm following after Him, y'all. So I do have goals and stuff set for myself, but it's gonna be whatever God wants it to be. If it's my turn to get a house, I'm gonna get a house. If it's not, you know, I'm gonna do what I need to do to get myself in that position to be able to get a house. If it's my turn to do the weight loss surgery, if that's the best thing for me, then I'm going with it. And like I said, if it's God's plan, I'm all in, period. So that's about wrapping up my 2019 review and 2020 goals, things I want to do. In my little mukbang, I know it's a little off, this is my first one, but maybe I'll do some more once I get used to eating and talking at the same time. Because usually, you know, people say to get quiet when people start eating. I'm one of them people, I ain't got much to say. I'm trying to eat this food. So yeah, thank y'all again for tuning in. Please make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Comment below. Tell me what you think about my goals. If you got any similar goals, let me know. What's your goals? What are you doing this year? And what do you want to get out of life this year? So let me know. Make sure y'all tune in for the next one. Peace.
Yeah, I'm passionate. I work hard so when it pop, it ain't on accident. Yeah, I'm always on go. Better watch where I go. Don't forget to let you know I be ballin'. I would drop it.